beat you in a fight. Sneako, you beating me in a fight doesn't unfuck your girlfriend from the numerous men that had sex with her in front of you.
I do feel like...
See, now that's some fighting words right there. That's that type of shit that we talking about right there. Charlie used to play with his ass. Charlie used to play with his ass and he used to talk about it. What the fuck ground does Charlie have? Why is nobody talking about this shit, man? I feel like I'm crazy. The motherfucker talked about how he used to play with his ass. He used to smell his fingers. His parents thought it was weird. He used to spread his butt cheeks open in front of the mirror. He thought it was a normal thing. Never in my fucking life did I ever have the urge to spread my butt cheeks in front of a fucking mirror to see my ass.
Party over there at Sneako's stream, right? Welcome, cucks, that kind of shit. And it got really under his skin in a big way, so he started dancing around with the gun and threatening to come shoot me. So he kept saying, oh, you're in Tampa, right? I'll come see you, waving his gun around and dancing.
You wanna watch my clips? Watch my clips. Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips. These are the only clips I'm watching, you were?
That's weird. That's a weird thing to do. That's not a clip, it's a magazine. What's the difference between a clip and a magazine? I would like to be gun educated. Clip is for Nerf guns? No way.
And I'm sorry to be that guy, this is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile, you absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags.
Oh, damn. That's a pencil. So, we all have a little bit of heat at this fight. Anybody's game, motherfuckers. Sometimes I forget he's a Florida man.
Dummy. The same.
You guys, this shit is just so fucking weird to me, you guys. I like watching Penguinz0 for his video games and stuff like that. We gotta remember this, man. This is just so fucking childish in all aspects. Like, first off, moistcritical, we gotta remember this guy, man. He came up from fucking YouTube. This dude is a fucking geek, a nerd. He doesn't even shower all the way. He talks often about his gamer hygiene. This guy is subhuman for the most part. I'm not even like, I love the guy. I'm not even gonna lie. I love the guy. But he talks a lot of fucking shit. He's 5'5" or 5'6", Lil Uzi's height, Roddy Ricch's height or some shit like that. And he talks shit and he's rich as fuck. That's the biggest claim to fame he has. Like, seriously, he spent 15 years on YouTube, which is why he has the platform he has. Spending 15 years on YouTube doesn't make you a fucking man. It doesn't make you this, that. You don't build stripes. You don't have whatever. All of it's relative, but the way that he just did this shit, this ain't a clip, it's a magazine, you fucking imbecile. It's the same stupid fucking thing. Clip is just the slang version of saying it. And moistcritical is on his high ass horse because he's got money. He's still fucking weird, man. And like, I don't understand. It's like, just because you got 1 million followers, 12 million followers on subscribers and shit like that, you're all of a sudden a god. You're all of a sudden infallible. You're all of a sudden the epitome of human, like the peak of human evolution. No, you just got fucking lucky. You put some consistency in there, a lot of fucking consistency. I'm not ever gonna put his work ethic aside from him, but this shit is just so fucking kiddish. This is childish. I talk about this, bro. I'll say the same thing about the no jumper shit. It's childish, man. Y'all are fucking little ass kids. Holy shit. This ain't a clip. It's a magazine. This is a magazine. And he's gonna show his guns. Bro, this is so fucking stupid, bro. This is like when people in school, moistcritical, Charlie's the type of guy to be like, yeah, we're gonna fight after school at 3:30 p.m. at the playground, and then bring his nerd friends or some shit. No, we fighting right then and there, you fucking dumbass. You fucking wimp, you, like, what the fuck? No, you scrapping right then and there. This internet shit, I would never do it. I would never do this. No, we're gonna meet up, we're gonna fight. We're gonna do some shit like that. Let's do it. That's how it's gonna be. This boxing shit is such a huge thing going on right now. Look at Salt Poppy, bro. Put it on camera, make money off of it, and put your masculinity on the line. Stop over doing this internet shit, bro. It's so cringe. Moistcritical, like nobody. I feel like nobody on the internet is brave enough to say this shit because moistcritical's got so many fucking millions of his pool is crazy. He's a fucking geek. He's weird. He's cringe. Have you got, bro? I tried to watch moistcritical play Rust with Ludwig. I watch Critical's streams, 8 hours, 10-hour streams all the way through because I work from home. I got all this shit here. And so it's best for me to just like, you know, I used to have something on the background and it'd be him playing video games while I'm working and shit like that. I have spent the time watching him. The motherfucker's weird. He's cringe, but he's also still cool at the same time. But that just because you're cool, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it doesn't always cover the cringe shit that you do. I do some cringe shit. You should hold me accountable for it. But at the end of the day, bro, you will never see me do some stupid ass shit like this, bro. This is so fucking like holy crap, man. What they say, too black for the white kids, too white for the black. I suppose. Fucking weird. But Ludwig, I give it to Lud on this. Ludwig he was like the prep in school. Ludwig was like the preppy cool kid in school, and Charlie was the fucking like not even the geeky nerd. I feel like I was a geeky nerd. I still played football and shit. I love the anime. I played Gears of War just like him. I was actually watching that motherfucker's montages on YouTube. Didn't even know. Like, people are different crime. We're a different kind, man. Like this shit is just weird.
Same way that this is also a mag. They're all mags. Stop saying clips. You look fucking stupid here.
I always forget he's a Florida.
Charlie looks fucking stupid in this video, but he's got so many fucking millions of followers, so many people watching this video. He looks fucking stupid. Come on, man.
A man, you know, I just think sometimes he's like a guy who's like slightly scared of like flying or germs, but like he's a Florida man at his core. He's not to be trifled with. He lives in Florida willingly.
You love to bitch about how everyone's canceling you. These soy boy NPC bots are all canceling you. It's all you do.
Like
you treat.
It feels like.
Look, bro, Charlie was getting red. He getting heated. Now, I'm not going to sit here in front, bro. Charlie has some amazing ass, like, diabolical destruction with his words that he can do. He can dismantle you to an atomical level with the way that his wordplay is. I will give him that. But the motherfucker, at the end of the day, still fucking cringe. Like, come on, bro.
Like some people who get canceled actually, like, if they're not getting canceled, they're not in the public conscious, so they need to be consistently getting canceled. And even if they're not getting canceled by like groups who are known for canceling, like they'll pretend they're getting canceled, because not getting canceled is not being talked about, and it's like losing relevancy.
I also love that you treat this Discord server like it's your PR team, so you have them work on your responses on Twitter because you're not.
I saw that. This was sad. Quick, I need a response. Go to memes at everyone. And it was in response to Destiny, because he posted, when I'm in a cucked competition and my opponent is Sneako. That was sad. That was sad to see. Not that I would hope for better, but that's just tough. The day I go to my Discord to look for some insults for somebody back, you leave that fucking Discord chat. I want you to know that is like full. I'm giving you permission right now to leave, never watch me again, and to feel guilt-free about it.
See, and here's a perfect moment of fucking contradiction, right? Most critical, Ludwig want to talk about Sneako going to leveraging his fan base to help his fucking Sneako's public image and opinion to get better. Yet these guys all circle jerk each other's content. Asmon Gold, Moist Critical, Pokemains, fucking Ludwig, all of these people circle jerk their entire fucking content together and build off of each other. Like they use each other type of shit. Moist Critical always makes videos that other people that are about his level make too. Like, you want to talk about leveraging, like, it's like there's no honor amongst thieves. All this YouTube shit is very, very fucking similar. It's only the people that are different are the Kai Sinets, the ISO Speeds, the fucking, like, even the DJ Academics, and they're black. The reason why this different is because you don't get shit handed to you. You literally get it from the fucking mud. You get it from nothing. Nobody upholds you. Nobody puts you in a position of fucking power, puts you on a pedestal. These motherfuckers circle jerk each other. So for him to go off and attack on Sneako on some shit, and listen, I don't even watch Sneako. I don't know much about the motherfucker. I didn't even watch the video of him going on Fresh and Fit. I like to stick around with the fuck what's real, the truth and shit like that. And I think that shit is still gimmicks. I think the Sneako shit is still gimmicks. Seeing the little clips I just saw, that shit was fucking weird, cringe. You don't do that shit out here, man. Like, I don't know where the fuck they from, but we different though. We are different.
You have no ability to banter. You can't insult anyone. Anytime you're pushed, all you fall back on is one of three things: soy boy, bot, or NPC, and that's it. You never deviate from this path.
I mean, come on. This is another thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the same thing. Some people can't. People like Moistcritical's talking about. Oh, or you can't make any good comebacks like I can. You just want to fight. You know you can beat me in a fight. This is what happened. This is what happened with pussy motherfuckers. When they say some shit, right, that makes you mad, and then you come after them, you say, what's that shit you talking about? We ain't talk about them words. We gonna talk about it physically. Oh, well, I didn't mean that. Oh, why are you so sensitive? You're taking it the wrong way. Like, dude, like, come on, dude. Fuck out of here with this shit. Like, see, this is another thing I'm talking about. Charlie do that cringe shit right here, man. This is cringe. What the fuck you talking about? You can't make insults. I mean, at the end of the day, this YouTube shit is insults. Like, nobody ever really goes to see anybody in public. You know what I'm saying? If I was at this level, you better fucking believe that I'm meeting these motherfuckers on camera. We're not doing no outside shit because, listen, I'm not no gangster. I don't do that gangster shit. That gangster shit is stupid. It's fucking stupid. I hear in LA, they don't bang off colors anymore. They bang off the fucking hat that you wear. Of the city hat that you wear. That's what they bang off of now. Fucking stupid. People just do some stupid shit. And then they want to like put criteria on what's a man on other stupid shit. Charlie is as white as they come. Charlie is as white as fucking paste. Motherfucker barely he knows who Travis Scott is. Come on, man. Like, are you really expecting some gangster shit to come in from fucking Charlie? No. Nobody expects no gangster shit to come from Charlie. But god damn it, there's a way to address certain things. You're pulling out your gun. You're talking about how he's using his leverage in his fucking audience to help his image out. Every celebrity does that. Everybody does that for the most part. And if you don't, you do something else that's fucking cringe. Just like circle jerking you tires content, you guys. Like, this is, yo.
Which is ironic because you're like literally a sheep. You have 3 programmed responses.
Okay.
You're like the
I kind of hate the term soy boy. Like, I understand why it exists, but soy is actually one of the more nutritionally dense milk substitutes. Like, if you said like almond milk boy, I'd be like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, that's just a milk replacement.
Yo, like, I don't know much about Ludwig, right? But just from this right here, yo, he's funny. The guy's funny. The guy's charming. The guy knows how to take a very heavy situation and flip it and make it palatable. That's a fucking skill. You deserve to make the millions. You deserve to blow up off of some shit like that. That's a skill set that Ludwig has. I can just tell off the rip that Ludwig is a solid guy. He understands humanity. He understands socialism. Charlie spoke openly about his inability to socialize with people until fucking college, like his sophomore, junior year of college. The motherfucker told me listen, Charlie said in his videos he used to walk around with his favorite video game on a chain. This wasn't when he was in middle school. The motherfucker was in college doing this shit. That's some weird shit. We not built the same.
That resembles milk but actually has no nutritional value whatsoever. But soy actually has like a pretty high amount of nutrition in it. You know, there's a decent amount of calories in soy compared to regular milk, in addition to a decent amount of protein compared to oat milk, which has like almost none. Boys built on soy will be a lot stronger than oat boys or almond boys. And there's a lot of really strong people who are on vegan, vegetarian, or soy-based diets. Some pro athletes. It turns out to be a feasible strategy.
MMO.
Soy has estrogen, yeah, but like that, but such a meaningless amount. Like, you're not gonna grow tits if you eat fucking soy. You're not, you know what I mean? You're not gonna have like a couple of fucking ounces of soy milk and then tits will pop out. Trust me, if it were that easy, you would not have readily accessible soy milk at a Starbucks. If it were that easy that just a little bit of soy milk gets you some tits, then let me tell you, That would be an underground black market with the trans community. And they would run that shit. They would become the mafia, okay? You would never see soy milk until you die. If it was that easy, god damn. They'd be like, oh, fuck, that makes my life a whole lot easier. It's actually such a W.
I'll go ahead and...
Nah, yo, Lud. I fuck with Lud on that one. Real shit. Real shit. Real recognize real. That's big dub for Lud. Big dub for Lud, man. I'm not even gonna front on that. That's some real shit right there.
Briefly give you a previously on Dragon Ball Z lore recap to bring you up to speed on the points I was making for why I think he is a pathetic piece of shit and his opinion holds no value in my eyes. Is because he publicly defends Cuties as one of his favorite movies. Cuties was a Netflix film.
All right. See, once again, here's another part where Moist Critical is just all like he's not the best human being in the world, and just because you have a lot of clout doesn't mean you have to be a good human being in the world. But this is where if you've watched this guy Moist Critical a lot, you've got to stop letting all the glitz, the glamour, and the flame and the cloud your vision on the actual character of a person. Moist Critical talks adamant shit on anything and anybody that doesn't agree with his opinion. That is a 70% fact. Sometimes Moist Critical, listen, we can talk shit on it all day. You haven't sat there and watched all these damn streams 8 hours long completely through like I have. The reason why I have it is because I've been working from home for 3 years. So the past 3 years, you guys, I have plenty of time to sit in front of these screens, my 8 monitors, and watch shit. You know what I'm saying? Moist Critical loves to talk shit on people that don't agree with his opinion. He talks shit about the vaccines, people, anti-vaxxers, and now with all this stuff coming up with, even with credible doctors talking about how artificial mRNA literally clots your blood, we hear nothing from Moist Critical about this shit. No, if you disagree with Moist Critical, you are absolute shit on the bottom of your messed up Converse shoes to him. And that is not credible. That's where Moist Critical is going wrong. That's where people got to stop being sheep and start calling out people for who they fucking are, man. Moist Critical is not... You shouldn't want to aim to be like that motherfucker. Maybe have his fan base, hell yeah. But to be like that guy, no. Moist Critical Charlie is actually a huge narcissist.
No fucking normal human would have Cuties as their favorite movie. Like, if you maybe want to have the edgier take that, like, Cuties isn't as bad as the rap that it gets, and, like, it actually makes, like, a strong statement. It actually is, like, pretty well shot, fine. But your favorite movie? Your favorite? You are just saying that to say that. You're saying that because nobody said that. It's like when Bo Burnham said clockwise vagina. You're just hoping that's a sentence nobody said before, and that has some value. Nobody's favorite movie is Cuties. Pretty well shot? What do you mean? I've never seen the film, but I'm saying that if you were to take the angle of, oh, I actually think Cuties has some positive attributes and it's overwhelmed by its negative press to actually recognize that, I would be like, all right, I'll listen to the argument. But if you're saying, oh, it's my favorite movie, it's such an extreme that I think nobody thinks that I can't even engage in the conversation.
That used...
Now, I'm not trying to sit here and dick ride on what somebody says, but he actually has a very big point, a very good point, man. Ludwig has a huge point on that. I think I don't know if you guys have seen the Cuties show. I watched it, and it was so forgettable. So, you know, I agree with him. If you can say in that way that Ludwig had articulated it, yeah, I think that the movie had some moments worth highlighting that the overwhelming negativity, you know, just overshadowed. You know, I think that we could take a second look at them. You know, maybe, you know, you might have something saying there, but yeah, just like to just flat out say, and without context, right? And that's another thing that Moist Critical does. He loves to give fucking the headliners without actually giving a lot of context. I know what you're saying. No, in his videos he does. No, once again, his videos is essentially the dude is busy as shit. He doesn't have time to always break down every single thing from the minute details. The minute details can truly change the perspective of the way that the massive media platforms want to portray a narrative. The minute details can matter, but he doesn't have the time to go into it, and neither does he really even care. And that's another thing. So if you're expecting everything that Moist Critical is saying to be true, no, you need to second guess everything that motherfucker says, and you do your own research, because He is very jaded, very, 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 very fucking jaded in his opinions. And that is partly why he's so successful.
Real child actresses in sexual situations, so they sexualized real children.
It was French people. What are you gonna do with those fuckers?
I saw the cover and I got clickbaited. So did you. You got clickbaited. The thing about Cuties is it's not an unrealistic film.
Clickbaited. So you're telling me you saw that picture and you're like, son of a bitch, they got me. I gotta watch this.
See, that is funny, but this is also insincerity at its core. This is Netflix. Netflix arguably has way more money than any of these motherfuckers put together, and they know what the fuck they're doing. People look at that shit, whether they want to admit it or not. Do you know how many people supported for Trump? People had to go underground and to support it for Trump, and that motherfucker got into office. Why? Because there's a huge amount of people that wanted him in office. Yeah, you could say he frauded, he was fraudulent on the voter and shit like that. You got to understand, there are so many closeted people that like shit that is taboo to society that they will never come out and say it until they have a reason. They know that there's an adequate amount of protection for them to say the shit that they want to say. That's where it's at, you guys. And so the few people who do say the shit that they want to say, like the Andrew Tates, like the fucking Kevin Samuels is out there, you know what I'm saying? Dare I say Sneako? I think Sneako is just at a lesser level, one of these other underlings of some of the people who are a lot more. Look at the people that made impacts on the world. Older men, man, they're much more mature. Like, dare I say, our generation, my generation, you guys, 28s, under 30-year-olds still have a tremendous amount of growing to do. A tremendous amount of maturing and growing to do, you guys. Don't be fooled by this shit, man. You're still in your fucking 20s at the end of the day. Now, that says something. It says something, you guys. So this whole Cuties thing, yeah, Sneako is right. It's clickbaity for a fucking reason. They did that shit. It's borderline pedophilia, you know, and it's because it's borderline. You don't get places by staying on the straight true path. No, you gotta teeter in between the edge and still being okay. That's how you always gotta kind of push the boundaries slightly without going over the boundaries. You push them. That's how you change boundaries. You push them. And I'm not saying that this is good to push the boundaries on this cutie shit. What I'm saying is you need to identify the actual cause of this shit. It wasn't Sneako that made the fucking show. It wasn't anybody no, it was the Netflix. But they're not going at these motherfuckers. They're going and the sexualizing shit. Yeah, it is sexualizing. It's sexualizing. But so is cheerleading. Sneako's right. This is society. This is what we got. You want to talk about the people that made the movies? What about the people that actually, the girls that are still making these cheerleading things? Y'all not going at that shit. This is why it's contradictory. Y'all hypocrites, man. You want to talk about people who talk about the other shit, but you're not going to the source. You need to go to, if you really adamantly feel this way about it, go to the source. Go to the fucking source about it. Or make more content talking about that shit. Like, come on. It's so convenient to just, like, oh.
Gotta watch this. What do you mean click? But what about that picture baited you in? Son of a bitch, I thought this would be way different by the cover. It's actually trying to make a point.
Another thing that I talked about for a reason I don't respect him is because he battles with his own sexuality. He is very public about how he used to go to these swinger parties. I think he says 4 in total over the course of like 2 weeks, where he watched his girlfriend.
See, like, I'm making that same face too. Charlie, where the fuck are you going with this? Charlie's unhinged, bro. That dude is crazy, man.
Friend, get fucked by other men. Even telling the story of how he was literally in the bed watching his girl get fucked by a different man, moaning intensely, and it was traumatizing. Yet he recommends that everyone should try it at some point for some reason.
Because this was...
Here's the situation on this right here. You can't talk about gays, right? You can't talk about gays. You can't talk about lesbians. You can't talk about trans, how they like to have same sex, whatever. This is another one of those things. Cucking might as well be a sexual orientation at this point. It's what the fuck people want to do. If that's his personal choice, his personal choice. Who are you to talk about that shit, Charlie, and say, oh, I don't like it because you cook? God damn it. No, I don't think a lot of people like this idea of cooking, but apparently a lot of people still do it. The swinging is a thing. This is where Charlie's a fucking hypocrite, man. Somebody's got to like check this motherfucker, man. Crazy ass, bro. Like, this is just what you want to do. This is what you want to do. Go ahead and do it. That ain't my fucking cup of tea. God damn it. Neither is same-sex sex. Neither is same-sex marriage. That ain't my cup of tea. But God damn it, if that's what you want to do, if you ain't harming me, you ain't harming my children or anything like that, fuck it. Do what you got to do over there. Damn, bro. This that Karen shit, man. What the fuck? Charlie, you weirdo. You fucking... Whoa.
Imagine seeing the girl you love like
Get fucked.
get fucked.
You love her?
Yeah, I do. I love it. Yeah, I love her. I was about to say I love this bitch. I'm like, no, let me not say that. I love my wifey, my queen.
And Good you answer. Good allowed the love of your life to get fucked.
First time, as soon as I saw it, like 3 pumps in, I just got up and walked out. I'm just like, I can't do that. Like, feeling traumatic thoughts, like seeing her with another person. It's a lot. But I think it's something everybody should do just to test. You know what?
So my point.
No. Everybody should try uni, sea urchin, okay? It's a little bit creamy. It can be honestly really disgusting if it's not fresh, but everybody should at one point try it because it's a delicious food and very rare. Everyone does not have to try watching their SO get cucked. I don't think everyone has to try that. Everybody should
Nah, Ludwig is funny, bro. Ludwig is funny. I'm gonna have to start watching this guy. Here's the situation about this right here that I think, man. It's like this, bro. It's like I can try and kind of understand where Sneako's coming from a little bit because I think of Itachi, right? Itachi killed his fucking entire family and he killed his best friend to get even greater power. I think that what Sneako was trying to say in a very terribly worded way is that if like going through that, something died in him, and what helped him, what was birthed after seeing that was someone who literally cannot give a fuck anymore, who is not like chained to quote unquote love or anything like that. I can kind of see it, but goddamn it, not my cup of tea. Would not do that shit. No fucking way. But you know, I'm hoping anyways that if that's what the way that Sneako is trying to say, you know, I'm like, yeah, because I don't think everyone should try that. That's like, what the fuck? That like, what the fuck? That's weird. Hell no, man. Fuck no. You do your shit over there, man. I ain't no. Whatever, man.
probably try therapy. Something probably everyone should try. Like it could be helpful, you know? Like some things everyone should try. Other things it's like, nah, you probably don't need to try, you know? It's okay. It's okay to not try that.
Why is this the guy that's lecturing everyone on their relationships, shitting on people's relationships, when he himself is in one that makes him very upset and he can't come to terms with it?
So did he get cucked multiple times? I don't know about this lore. I've seen Sneako cuck.
See, this is another example of using that wordplay, that fucking Karen, like that white vocabulary type of shit. Is he not okay with this relationship? Or is he simply talking about, and this was years ago, once again, you know what I'm saying? He was talking about this shit. And we're in a society where whatever you say at the age of 12, you're going to be held accountable when you're fucking 45. That's the society we live in today, you guys. So, you know, like, Charlie also, bro, the nigga don't shower. The motherfucker don't shower. The motherfucker likes to have strap-on shit. Charlie used to play with his ass. Charlie used to play with his ass and he used to talk about it. What the fuck ground does Charlie have? Why is nobody talking about this shit, man? I feel like I'm crazy. The motherfucker talked about how he used to play with his ass. He used to smell his fingers. His parents thought it was weird. He used to spread his butt cheeks open in front of the mirror. He thought it was a normal thing. Never in my fucking life did I ever have the urge to spread my butt cheeks in front of a fucking mirror to see my ass or play with my ass. That's weird. What the fuck?
fuck meme on Twitter, but I don't know the story. If it happened multiple times, why was he like 3 pumps in, I had to walk out, and then 3 days later we had to go back? Like, what? How did that happen? That doesn't make sense. And they're still together?
All I pointed out is I don't respect his opinion because he defends a movie I consider to be child porn. I think any film or any production that has real children being sexualized should be classified as child porn. That's how I view it. Maybe your definition's different, but that's how I personally view that kind of content.
Here's another thing that Most Critical likes to do. He loves to attach himself to the social, like, acceptances stuff. Like this is some fucking virtue signaling shit that he's doing right here. This, you know, I stand firmly on non-pornography for children. We should, you know, and that's why my opinion matters more than his. He's a bad person because... Okay, but still, bro, you still do some fucking weird ass shit, bro. Like, you're no better than any of these people. You are highly weird.
So him defending that was beyond reprehensible to me.
Also just tough to take the other side, you know what I mean? Like, what is the other side? Like, wait, hold on. I feel like we're being a little too strict on what and what isn't child porn. That's not the side you want to be on. Well, hold the phone there, Buster. I feel like we're jumping the gun on this one. Maybe don't be too gung-ho about that.
Holy shit, you pathetic, sensitive, soy little worm. I made fun of you for watching your girlfriend
this is what I keep seeing. Fight back and follow my Rumble. I think follow my Rumble is so funny. Hey, like, even if it wasn't Rumble and it was YouTube, it would still be kind of cringe, but I think Rumble just makes me chuckle. Holding on a Rumble, that's like, what's Rumble? Exactly. It's basically the equivalent of being like, guys, buy Doge, golden hands, diamond hands. This year's our year. It's basically a competitor to YouTube, but it does not have a lot of legs. The whole pitch is like, hey, we will keep everyone that YouTube banned, which means like 0 advertisers are coming to that website.
When you are getting your feelings hurt and your immediate response isn't to fire back with insults, jokes, whatever, it's to challenge someone to a fight, you've taken a huge L. You've shown that the person has got under your skin, and the only thing you can resort to is a caveman brain of, I'll beat you in a fight. Sneako, you beating me in a fight doesn't unfuck your girlfriend from the numerous men that had sex with her in front of you.
I do feel like...
See, now that's some fighting words right there. That's that type of shit that I'm talking about right there. That's that type of shit. That's that Ackman shit. I'm gonna say it. That's that otherly white person type of shit right there. You say some shit that's a mouth that you are not able to write that fucking check for. You talking all that mad shit. When someone see you in person, you better believe your ass gonna get handled. That's that type of talk that we talking about right there. And then you get mad when someone wants to actually threaten you. You lucky you rich. You lucky you rich. You can't do that shit out in the streets. You can't do that shit in the hood. But that's exactly why these people do that shit. Because they know where they're at. They know what they protected. He don't ever go outside. Ain't nothing gonna happen to him. You're gonna have to get a fucking Deadpool ass sniper or some shit to fucking ricochet a bullet off of a quarter, off of a fucking rearview mirror, and then it's gonna have to hit Charlie and a fucking penetrate his 20 million walls and his $20 million house and shit, and then hit him. It's okay. This is why people hated academics, because academics was able to talk shit from the comfort of his home. Moist Critical do a different type of talking shit. He do a different type of talking shit. That's some shit that gets your ass fucking handled. If he was talking to me, we would try to find a way to meet up with that motherfucker and beat his ass. And then guess what? Charlie's gonna come back with a lawsuit. Oh, he attacked me. He's just a caveman mind. No, Charlie, you the type of motherfucker that you understand your vulnerability, and you just get to do what you talking shit behind the camera. You talking shit in the comfort of your fucking home, which is the smart thing to do. It's the smart thing to do. You can say some tough words and you'll never, ever, ever have to back it up. And you have unlimited people. You have 12 million subscribers. You lucky. He's lucky he has all these people behind him. If he didn't have YouTube, if he didn't have anything, his genealogy, his genes would die. His DNA would cease to exist, you guys. That's Charlie, honestly, is not like, come on. If we could keep his brain, keep the witty shit that he does, that's the best part about him.
There's a rabbit hole. I don't know if anyone else has noticed this, that a lot of influencers go down. Specifically influencers who partake in content that isn't like super cool. It's like usually lame shit. So like a good example is like Jake Paul, right? Like what they usually do is they hit a level of success, and then I feel like they hope that their success is what they can point to if anyone gets in a debate with them. And so it's like I'm using Jake Paul as the example for this, but there's many other people. So it's like, Jake, you're cringe. The videos you make suck. And it's like, Lamau, I have fucking 30 million in my bank and I'm a famous YouTuber. Like I feel like that's like the counter, right? And then that goes on for a while, right? That's like kind of what Rice Gum did for a while. And then I feel like level 2 is like, okay, well, let me just become physically fit. Let me just put all of my stat points into fitness, because then if anyone challenges me, the retort is no longer based around your success, but it's like based around like, oh, I could beat you in a fight. Oh, bro, I could crush you in a fight. Oh man, if we went one-on-one, I would beat your ass. I know you wouldn't say that to me. And I feel like the purpose of that is like, oh, nobody can talk shit on me because I'm physically superior. And then I feel like step 3 is enlightenment, where it's like, oh, I don't have to have so much anger and hatred and be better than every other human. I can just enjoy my life. I'm spending too many resources focused on other people and less resources on myself. But that one takes a while to get to, I think. Step 3 is actually a gun. Okay, actually, that's fair. Step 3 is a gun. Maybe step 4. Step 4, we get there. I feel like this is your worst take. I really disagree. I said that it was, you have to fuck animals if you eat meat. I don't know if I've ever seen Charlie more mad in my life. Actually,
Want to
one
get hit in the head
at a Smash event, I remember Light lost. It was probably loser semis, and then he was on a phone call in the men's bathroom, and I could just hear Charlie on the other end on speakerphone, and it was like, "You fucking idiot! You fucking dumb shit! You spam up smash. That's all you fucking do. Do you want to leave moist?" And he came out crying. Somebody in chat went, "That's super unprofessional." That's actually not really appropriate ways to deal with esports players. They're not actually meant to be yelled at. So, oof.
I understand you have
Once again, I didn't say it. It came out of his mouth. If you don't want to hear it from me, you heard it from him. Charlie is a fucking, like, he's a hypocrite. He's a fucking hypocrite, man. Like, bro. Wow.